welcome to another YouTube video. It's Nomicop Cards here. Now, not some of you might know, but as well as being a Pokemon collector, I am also a Magic the Gathering player, and this is my Magic the Gathering playmat over here of Liliana, which I got back in 2015. I've been playing Magic for a very long time, so I like to include all things card games on this channel as well. So I'm just sort of seeing how this one goes, seeing how everyone appreciates this, whether they want to see more of Magic content opening, or whether they don't, or whether they just want it to be strictly Pokemon cards. However, today I'm coming at you with a Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond Warhammer 40,000 Commander deck. Now this one is a format where you have 100 cards and you have a legendary creature which is your commander, and then all of this 100 card deck is all different cards apart from your basic lands which you use to play your spells. Now I managed to get this one from a local shop, and I actually managed to get a small discount with my friend that came along with me that day. So instead of paying about £100, which is what this product is currently going for at the moment, I paid something about £37.50, £40. This one is a really good product. This is an artifact deck, and without further ado, let's get cracking on into it. And there we go, there we have it. So what do we have in here? We have got, I think it's a small little tokens deck just over here with our Cesarak the Silent King over here, and we've also got our 100 card commander deck just here as well. So let's, without further ado, let's get cracking into this. Let's see what we got. Ping that one open, there we go. So this one isn't actually legal, it's a slightly thicker card. You can kind of see here, it's quite thick. But they've been doing this recently, for a couple of years. They've been including kind of this the face of the product on here as like an extended card. We've got our Necron warrior tokens, and we've also got our insect tokens at the back as well. Here we go, what else have we got? And we've also got our 100 card deck, so let's crack this one open. Okay, there we go. So we have got our Cesarak the Silent King, very good card. When he enters the battlefield, you can just mill 3 cards and return an artifact, very good card. So the reason why this deck is so expensive is because there's some really good cards in here which are exclusive to this product, which you can include in any commander game, whether it be 40,000 or not. So he's a really good card. We've got Imitate the Stormlord. I've got this one just over here, and then it looks like all the cards are reversed. Okay, so we've got Anorak the Traveller. Again, another card. You may cast spells from your graveyard and pay life. Very good card as well. Biotransference. This is a massive big dollar card in this set as well. So whenever you cast an artifact spell, you can basically just get stuff, create 2/2 Necron warriors just over here, like so. Very good card. It's worth about 15 quid at the moment. Chronomancer, it's quite a good card. You can sacrifice artifacts to draw cards. Not a bad card at all. Cryptek. We've got a Luminous Azeras, which is pretty good. You can sacrifice creatures and you can add mana to it. Lockcast Destroyers, you can basically ping something as you come in. You can, this is like a protection one. This one is, again, enter the battlefield, you kill something. This one's very good. Tap X on an artifact you control. Its target opponent loses X life. This can be very good if you've got a 100 card commander deck with just it being an artifact theme. All of a sudden you can tap 10 artifacts and one person loses 10 life, which is really good. Out of the Tombs, this one's really good as well. You can basically mill your library every turn, and it gets bigger and bigger, and then you can basically bring back something from that every single turn. Warden's good. You can, it ETBs, it gets 2/2/2, so it's a 5 mana 7/6 basically, and it's got Unearth as well, so you can bring it back. There we go. So we've got Sharded Nightbringer, a really cool card. If it enters the battlefield, basically you can have one person lose a bunch of life, and then you gain life equal to it. Very good mono black card. This one is also very good. So when it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a permanent, and then you can distribute counters onto things. Very good card. Scorpec Lord, again, quite a good card. Other artifacts, it's like a Lord effect. It's a +1/+0 menace, and then you can unearth it. It's a pretty good card. Technomancer, I think it's a bit overrated. It's basically 7 mana, get 3 things back, which is 6 CMCS or lower from your graveyard. The name is Death, really good card. 6 mana, destroy all non-artifact creatures. Basically means that you can keep your stuff alive and you kill your opponents. This one's also very good. It's token generation and it drains life, I think. Oh no, sorry, that is not true. Equal to the number of artifacts you control, yeah. So this one is just token generation, and you can cast it from your graveyard as well if it gets milled, which is just very good. This one's okay. Not a big fan of it. Tracing the Infinite is a hilarious card. You can build stuff and then bring things back. Truckstalker, a little bit hit and miss in my opinion. Yeah, it's just a bit hit or miss. Not a big fan of that one. Ooh, pretty card. Is that 4? No, it just looks 4. So the War in Heaven is quite a good card. It's a 6 mana saga, which you can eventually get the big ability off, which is really good. So I'll be playing that. You've also got the Scarabs. You can basically ETB, you can exile someone's graveyard and then you create a number of 1/1s. This is kind of, it's a draw power, so whenever a non-token enters, you can draw cards. This one's a bit worse if I remember what this does. Yeah, it's okay. Not the biggest fan. Cryptolith. This is a worse. Burnished Heart, don't play it. This one's good. Cryptothrall is another good one. It seems like all of these are rare as well. The Ghost Ark is very good. We've got a Necron Monolith, that's a hilarious card. Resurrection Orb is funny, and whenever it dies, it just comes back. Scepter of Eternal Glory. Now this is one of the big other chase cards. So if you're playing a mono black deck or any other mono deck, it's a 4 mana, it's 4 mana rock, which you can tap to add 3 of any one color. So it's very good in the mono decks at the moment. This card will go up in value. It's worth about £15 at the moment. That'll probably go up to 20 at some point. So now we've got all the lands. Let's have a quick look. So I think some of these are pretty cool. Some of these are not so much. Beacon of Unrest is a really good card. Living Death, again, another good card, so you can return everything back. Mutilate is another card that's been around for a while. Cage Sun, this card is hilarious. It means you can, whenever a land costs a bit, yeah, so you can start stacking mana, creatures get bigger. It's good, it's a good card, especially in a mono black deck. Endless Atlas is really good. If you control 3 more lands with the same name, you're playing a mono black deck, so it's basically tap 2, draw a card, which is pretty sweet. Gilded Lotus, this is a great card. May look at the top card of your library, may cast artifacts from the top of your library. This card is really good. Kind of like a Nicol Bolas' Citadel, which is a really good card. Sculpting Sinew, Sculpting Steel, it's good. It's a really good card. Flayed Ones, these are kind of like your uncommons. Some of these are pretty okay, some of them are a bit meh in my opinion. They don't really do too much. So we've got some sorceries. These are like Defile and Dread Return, you know what these do. This is pretty good. Equip creature gets +1/+1, and then you can equip it at instant speed. Cranial Plating is a really good card. Hedron Archive is Ramp, Mask of Memory. It's exclusive to this product, and it does combat damage to play. You can draw 2 and discard a card. It's pretty okay. 2 mana, equip for 1. It's not too bad. Soul Ring is Soul Ring. And then we've kind of got our lands. Reliquary Tower, really good card. Out of everything, we've got Darkness, which is preventing combat damage. Go for the Throat, killing creatures. Signets, Mana Ramp, Mana Ramp again, more Mana Ramp, more Mana Ramp, more Mana Ramp. Wayfarer's Bauble gets basic lands, adds it to your hand. We've got a few deserts, a few other lands, and then the rest are Warhammer 40k swamps. So overall of this product's really good. I really like it. It's got some really good cards which are worth quite a bit of money in them, to be fair. I think probably the main ones that we'd be looking at would be definitely sort of like the mana rocks that come in here, the Scepter of Eternal Glory, as well as sort of some of the other artifact themes, like the Resurrection, the Recursion of this deck. There's some really sweet cards in here, which is why it's worth about 100 quid. But I managed to get it for £40, so I thought I'd snap this up as quickly as I can. Well, I think I'll leave that with everyone, because you kind of know what you get with this product. It's not like a mystery pack opening or anything like that. When you buy it, you know exactly what's in the tin. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you like the content, feel free to like, subscribe and comment down below. And if you guys like to see more Warhammer 40,000 content coming from this channel, or indeed Magic the Gathering content, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see if I can open some more things on camera for you all. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. This is Number Cup Cards. See you in a bit. Bye.